Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Lewis here, back with another Clash of Clans video, and in today's video we are going to be comparing the Pumpkin Barbarians with the regular Barbarians. Now I do have maxed of each, so it should be a pretty fair test. Let's have a look. See, my army camps have 120 Pumpkin Barbarians and of course 120 normal Barbarians. We don't have any spells for this test. We do have one heal spell in the CC though, and we are going to be using our heroes. And let's compare some stats real quick. So if we go over here, you see the normal Barbarian, level 7, does 30 damage a second, 125 hit points, and it costs a 250 elixir and trains for 5 seconds. Now the Pumpkin Barbarian, you see 30 damage a second, I believe that's the exact same. 42 hit points is different, we will get into that in a moment. Obviously 250 elixir and 5 seconds again. So basically the same stats, but the hit points is really low, and you might think, why would you use the Pumpkin Barbarians if the hit points are so low? Well guys, the 42 hit points are right there. It's actually for the Pumpkin, not the Barbarian itself. So if you click the 3 dots down here, boom, there you go, there's the normal Barbarian underneath the Pumpkin. So you actually get an added 42 hit points. So you would think the Pumpkin Barbarian will be better, but we're going to be trying it out inside some attacks in this video. So guys, let me know down below which you prefer. I think I do prefer the Pumpkin Barbarians. I do just think they look a bit cooler than the normal ones. Obviously when they get shot, the Pumpkin does fall off and then they just become a normal Barbarian, which is still pretty cool. I do like this feature. And we have 120 of each, and we're going to get into one attack now. So let's move in and go in for a live attack. Let's attack the first base, I think, that we see. Okay, let's go for this. So guys, like I said, we don't have any spells apart from the heal, and we're trying to make it a fair test. So we're going to be dropping the heal right in the middle, and on one side we're going to be dropping the Pumpkin Barbarians. On the other side we're going to be dropping the regular Barbarians with our heroes in the middle. See how much damage and see which one lasts the longest. So guys, let's drop the normal Barbarians down on this side. In 3, 2, 1, boom, normal Barbarians going in now, 3-finger drop. And once they are all down, we're going to join the Pumpkin Barbarians right about now at the top. So they're all moving in, and then in a moment we're going to be dropping our heroes, seeing if we can do some damage on the space with the heal spell in the middle. So there we go, heal is the heroes are in, sorry. And once the king breaks through the wall, so the normal Barbarians are taking some firepower already. Wow, they're actually almost dead. So rip them Barbarians. The ones at the top are doing pretty good, so we're going to heal them up. But I think the Pumpkin Barbarians did win the challenge already. The normal Barbarians are just not that strong and simply just get killed by splash way too quickly, guys. So you know, a P.E.K.K.A. normally one-shots a Barbarian, but the Pumpkin Barbarians, it actually doesn't one-shot because obviously they have 42 hit points on their helmet, which is the Pumpkin. And once that gets hit off by the P.E.K.K.A., then they just turn into a normal Barbarian. So it does take at least 2 shots for the Pumpkin Barbarian to die, whatever hits it. Never mind if it's an eagle, if it's a P.E.K.K.A. or whatever it is, it does take 2 shots. So yeah, that was a nice attempt there for the normal Barbarians, but the Pumpkin Barbarians did manage to take the win. So 30% we did not get the win there, but we did some decent damage. And let's go ahead and upgrade something if we can. Do we have any builders? Okay, so we get a new builder in 3 minutes, so after this attack we can go ahead and upgrade something. Let's move into a second live attack. Alright guys, we have our next army trained up the exact same. We're going to see if we do some damage by putting all the Barbarians together instead of splitting them apart. I can talk very great. But guys, I do want to talk about something happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the start of the new series that I announced in yesterday's video, I believe. And it should be pretty cool, guys, so make sure to stick around to the channel. Make sure to check out Jasso and Tony, because the new series is definitely going to be something you've never seen before on YouTube, and you should enjoy it. Let me know, guys, in the comment section again, like I said, which do you prefer, the look at the Pumpkin Barbarian or the normal Barbarian? The normal Barbarian does look pretty cool, but I believe the Pumpkin, it just kind of suits Halloween, and obviously that is why they did it. So let's go ahead, look for a base, and I'll be back once we find one. Alright guys, we've landed on a space that has a ton of loot, and we're going to see if we can do some damage. I do really want to try and get down the Dark Elixir. I don't know if that's going to be possible though, because we don't have any spells or heroes with us, but we're going to try our best anyway. So let's drop one Barbarian over there, and is there anything else? One down there, and at the bottom we should be good now. 3% already picked off straight away. So let's do some surgical Pumpkin Barbarian, because this is a new strat which I just made up. So let's drop some over there, that should take it out. Will it? Let me see. No, actually it won't. Okay, so they're not that strong. Let's drop a few of each, see if they do take it out, and let's have a look. So yeah, it is going to be taken out right now. Boom. So that took quite a few to take it out. Let's drop some down here, and hopefully we can drop some down here as well. Let's see if we can just take it out, try and make a funnel, and get some percentage in this space. Okay, so they have died, but I think the funnel is pretty good. The only problem is they do have the bomb towers at the top near the Dark Elixir, so that could be an issue. but we're going to try it anyway, and we're just going to go with a like 6-finger drop, and we're going to see if we can do some damage. So let's go rip game, and let's go ahead and see if we can drop them in right now, and it looks like they are in. So let's have a look what is happening. So the bomb tower doing a ton of damage like I expected on these barbarians, and wow, we are just getting destroyed. We didn't even break through one layer of the walls. Okay guys, so looks like barbarians are still not really great in Clash of Clans. They do need a little bit of buff maybe, I'm not too sure, they're not really viable in like war for example, but yeah, we just got destroyed there, and it looks like barbarians in general just really aren't too good. So guys, we're going to be training up a final army 40 episode, and it's going to be 40 pumpkin barbarians, 40 normal barbarians, and 8 giant skeletons. This should be pretty cool guys. I also want to show you one war attack that actually Tony did a few hours ago, and it did involve the giant skeletons. Let's have a look at this real quick. He brings 3 giant skeletons and almost 3 stars, a town 11, but he did unfortunately miss his queen's ability. So let's watch this. Goes in with a warden straight away out of range of everything. Gonna just pick off some 3% over there. And yeah guys, the warden just gonna be able to take down some structures while not getting hit by anything apart from this mortar, and I believe that should be it for a while. So yeah, he's gonna drop the rest of the troops in a moment, and he goes in with a queen walk, I believe. I think it's a queen walk, if I remember rightly. I did watch this a few times earlier because I was looking how the giant skeletons did inside of a war attack, and yeah, he goes in with a queen walk and a baby dragon. Not really the best I did for a baby dragon there. Should have done a wizard or two to take down these structures and not to be shot, but oh well. It is what it is, and there we go. The warden moving over, the giant skeletons now dropped in. Pretty awesome, using them as tanks instead of a golem. And he has some bowlers in the CC. So yeah, his queen's going to meet up with the rest of the army right now. Job spell going in the core, and he's got a bowler over here to get some extra structures. So he's going to pop the warden ability in a moment once he moves into the base. He's going to pop it about now to save the warden and everything from getting attacked. So the giant skeletons in the quarter base. This one is going to die next to the eagle. Let's see how much damage a giant skeleton does on the eagle. Obviously it's 10 or 11, so he does have the max level giant skeleton. Boom, gonna do about half damage to the eagle. That's actually really good, and I believe all his giant skeletons are dead, but he does still have his healers up here because the queen did die. He did miss the ability unfortunately, but he did manage to get a decent percentage either way, and it looks like he will be ending it about 71%. So guys, that was a pretty nice attack, showing you can actually use giant skeletons as tanks and use them inside a war. They do a ton of damage still when they die. If you can get them to the core, they can take down pretty much any building and the town hall. So yeah, make sure you guys try them out inside of some friendly battles first if you're going to use them in war, and then see how they go. Let me know in the comments if you have used them in the war, and that will be pretty awesome to see. So guys, just wait for this army to train up, and I'll be back with you in a moment. So guys, we just jammed the army up now, and you see everything walking across that. Whoa, that looks really trippy. Look at these barbarians guys, they're all walking in a line, and wow, that looked really weird. That was something I've never seen before. But guys, let's go ahead and try and attack with these troops. See how much damage we can do. I have no idea how well these giant skeletons will do with just pumpkin barbarians and noble barbarians in their army camp. So let's go and find a base, and I'll be back with you in a moment. So guys, I want to actually attack this. It is a town 11 base, sorry, but it does have a lot of structures near the edge, and I want to see if we can do some damage. So my plan is to use a pumpkin barbarian, to use a giant skeleton, sorry, and then a few pumpkin barbarians behind to take down these structures. So let's see if we can do some damage here. Kind of using them as tanks, like I said in Tony's attack, and it did work pretty well for him. So let's use them as a tank and see how much damage they do when they do die. Let's watch this one over here. Just wait for him to die. Will he even die yet? Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die, and will he take down all the walls? Boom, walls. Okay, so he did a nice amount of damage to the walls right there. And yeah, pretty decent for just like a giant skeleton. Obviously a troop just being added temporary to the game, which like I said in previous videos, I do want it permanently added. But Supercell won't do that, and that is a shame guys. So guys, 30% right now, not really doing too great. Giant skeleton's gonna die, gonna take down a mortar. Pretty awesome right there. We also have another one up here. I just love it when they die. It kind of sounds bad because obviously I need them alive to win, but when they die it's just so amazing. 25% with only giant skeletons and pumpkin barbarians, and obviously the normal barbarians. That is pretty good in my opinion, especially as we had no spells. But guys, that is where we're going to end the episode today. If you guys did enjoy, actually let's upgrade some walls. Let's upgrade some walls real quick. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one with gold, another one with gold, and the final one with elixir. Boom! 3 new walls added to the collection of maxed walls. And that is where we're going to end today's episode. If you have enjoyed, Make sure to go down below, hit the like button, and comment something about the video, any constructive criticism that you have or anything you want to see added to the game or me making a video about it. That would be pretty awesome. But like I said, a new series starting tomorrow. Make sure to stick around to the channel and I'll be back with you next time. Peace.